So, have you seen the Top Gun Maverick trailer?
I was really impressed by it.
How cool did it look? Was it actually Tom Cruise flying it? Because
I
you've got the camera in front and he's there. I guess he could have a co-pilot hiding behind, but he's taking off from the aircraft and shit.
Dude, we talked about this with Mission Impossible.
He does
the
his
latest
own
one,
stunts.
that he's like constantly pushing the boundaries of like, here's what I do as an actor in these circumstances. So yeah, I reckon he's flying the fucking jet. Tom Cruise wouldn't just have like, I'm going to CGI it.
Yeah, and I suppose if you're just doing some like straight flying, and then you just superimpose that over something that's really tricky, like flying off like 10 meters off the ground.
Yeah.
Bit of
I don't think he's
CGI.
doing that stuff.
Yeah.
You're going to see shots of him actually flying a jet. It fucking looks good.
That's good. I mean, so.
And I'm not a big Top Gun fan. It was actually the first. It's actually the first movie I saw in the cinema.
Really,
in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, it was at the drive-through.
And how much of it do you remember? Like,
it's the first memory I have of a film, so I remember quite a bit. Not the story in that, but just the sense of seeing jets and hearing the sound effects. I wasn't that interested. I was too young. I was like 3 or 4. This is my first memory of being watching something on a big screen. So it didn't really rock my boat. However, I respect the IP. Or the franchise, there's no franchise. It's the one film.
This was one
the
film,
legacy,
which is well, until now it's 2 films, but I do like a standalone film that just could exist
on its own.
Yeah,
but now they're mining it.
Well, that's what
like they are with everything. But it looks like
it's just the new future of film at the moment, I guess.
Yeah, and it looks good.
It does look good.
Yeah, I think the trailer, it was one of the strongest trailers, probably the strongest trailer out of all the Comic-Con trailers we saw.
And we have Maverick, who is still a pilot, still just a captain, as they put it. Like, you should be an admiral by now. And
I like that. He's just he's a flyer. He's a pilot.
So,
is Val Kilmer coming back?
Apparently he is.
Should be.
And he's, well, because he wasn't doing too well for a while. I think he's doing better now, so he's.
This could be an ultimate comeback role.
This might, I think someone.
Val Kilmer's waiting for a comeback.
This could be his Pulp Fiction for John Travolta.
Yes, hell fucking yeah!
No, I would say that is
because Val Kilmer was a fucking great actor, man.
Yeah. Someone else said that. It's not mine, but I've heard it.
I reckon that should happen.
Fingers
definitely.
Crossed. So my prediction for this film is kind of amusing. So, the original movie was about how the pilots in the Korean War, and between Korea and Vietnam, sort of lost the skills to dogfight, and they were getting shot down a bit more often than people would like. And then they made the Top Gun schools retrained, and they could dogfight again, and they started shooting them down.
Is that what it's about? I can't remember.
There's this brief aspect of what the history of Top Gun, the school, and that's why Top Gun exists.
Right. Okay.
And then the rest of the plot is about top. I was going to say Topper Harley.
Who's Topper Harley?
Hot Shots, the rip-off of.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is this going to make Hot Shots 3 or 4? Like, we're going to see Charlie Sheen come back.
Yes.
We need a parody of. We need Top Gun 2, so we can have Hot Shots 3.
Yeah. But so that's what the
original.
And then.
So now what?
So now it's all about drones and planes that can shoot.
Robot versus human.
Well, the planes now, like, they can shoot across the horizon with missiles. Like, they just go and blow up by radar and shit. You don't need to dogfight anymore. Yeah. But that's Maverick's thing. He's
becoming obsolete.
Yeah.
But then he fights against that.
And so they're going to use the same plot as Down Periscope with Kelsey Grammer. Whereas, do you remember that? So in that movie, he is given an old school diesel sub and takes on the US nuclear navy.
That's right.
So Maverick is going to get an old school jet fighter and shoot down current generation fighters. He's going to prove to them that dogfighting skills are still important, and he's awesome, and because he's the outsider, underdog. He plays by different rules. He improvises.
He's old school.
And he cheats. You could, but no, within the bounds of. So there'll
he breaks.
So it won't be. They won't be fighting the Russians or someone like that. He'll just be doing a military exercise, proving that the old ways still have merits.
So you reckon there's no military conflict? It's just about him proving his worth? I think that's pretty cool.
I like that because at the moment...
That's kind of like a Rocky version of Top Gun. Like, it's a character piece.
Mm.
It looks like a heavy character piece. It doesn't look like they're setting up a lot of villainous conflict.
Yeah, and the other path they could choose is like he has to teach the new generation some respect or something like that. Like he'll be the teacher.
Nah, I think it'll be...
But I like my theory.
I think your theory is better because
like
him as a teacher means he's kind of like found peace as a character, whereas I
Down-
think it'd be more
Periscope.
interesting down Periscope.
But Top Gun version.
All right, well, I need to refresh my memory of down Periscope
It's a very silly movie.
Seeing Frasier in a submarine just jarred with me.
I remember. I enjoy that film.
Yeah, just because it's a comedy. You love your comedies.
It's true. I'm not an unserious person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
that's my Top Gun theory, and I want it clearly on record for when it happens, so I can point and beat my fist. And
we should just call this episode
Luke's predictions.
Our predictions.
I know. I made a few. And
So have I.
Yeah, you get some Star Wars ones.
Well, you've made predictions. I've made what ifs.
What ifs? But some of them could be good predictions as well.
Yeah. Well, we kind of spitballed. That one you can own that one.
Yeah.
That's Luke's prediction. Luke's prediction of Maverick.
Of Maverick.
Is it called Maverick?
It's Top Gun Maverick or something like that.
Right.
It's Top
It's
Gun
not Top Gun
Maverick.
2.
No, it's Top Gun Maverick.
What was Hot Shots 2 called?
Part Deuce or something.
It's not Top Gun Part 2.
No, we could.
We're getting another Rambo.
Yeah, but so Hot Shots 2 was a Rambo parody though.
Yeah.
So
They just took the name and see Hot Shots. If they did a Hot Shots 3, it should have taken on another action franchise.
yeah, maybe like
And they could have just
like
made-
Van Damme or Chuck Norris or something.
Yeah, it could have been like the what's his name? That fucking annoying singer who does all those covers of songs.
Oh,
Weird Al. Yeah, Charlie Sheen could have been the
Weird
Weird Al
Al
Yankovic of films.
So he could have done. I'm thinking.
What could he have done?
Fast and the Furious.
Oh,
He could have Topper Harley fighting.
Fuck yeah.
Stupid gangs using cars.
Yeah. He could have been. He could have been in Matrix. Topper Harley as the one.
and the reason he keeps getting pushed around is because he's in the Matrix. He didn't realise, and he keeps doing these same parody movies over and over again.
Yeah, he gets fucking rebooted every time. He's just a program.
So-
he's a parody program. Topper Harley is a parody program.
Basically, we should be working with Charlie Sheen.
Oh,
We've got like at least 3 movies for him.
Fuck, man.
Charlie, give us a call. We'll write it for you. We're good.